Ladies and gentlemen, here we go with our very first match. Here's something to tell all of you. The way we're going to do the scores, we'll do match 1. Then we'll go over to the other field. We'll do match 2. Then we come back here, and before I start the next match, I'll tell you what the score was for match number 1, all right? You'll get the feel of it as we go along. Starting off today, over here on the blue side of the field, from Breda in the Netherlands, it is Gentlebots, team 16410. Next to them, Minnesota's in the house. It is Wrench Dressing, 9415. On the red side of the field, please say hello to my little friends from Sun River, Montana. It is the Redneck Robotics, team 724. And last but certainly not least, these guys are from Vermont, and they're ready to play. It's the RoboHawks, 5741. I'm going to introduce you to your play-by-play announcer today. Take a look, Mr. Brown over here, Dean Brown. Give it up for your play-by-play announcer.
Good day, everyone.
All right. Field is being randomized. And we're good. And here we go with the first match. In 3, 2, 1, go!
Welcome, everyone, to the first qualification match of this division. Starting off with the autonomous period. Robots are in control of themselves with pre-programmed code. As we can see here, placing cones onto the junction, and Blue Alliance so far getting 3 cones on their mid-level junction. Red Alliance only so far getting 1. 7 seconds left until the end of the autonomous period, and so far, the Blue Alliance has had consistent scoring, getting almost all of their blue cones off the field onto the mid-level junction.
3, 2, 1.
And now we're in the teleoperated period. Drivers have complete control over their robots. The name of the game here is placing these cones on the junctions to get more and more points for the blue or red alliance. And if they line it up just right, they might even get a complete circuit, netting them bonus points at the end game. Starting off, we have 724 Redneck Robotics grabbing the cones right next to the substation where the human players can place cones. Looks like they're trying to spread out and cap as many junctions as they can, but Blue Alliance, 9-4-15, Red Dressing comes in right behind, steals a red junction, claiming it for the Blue Alliance. Those points will now start going to the Blue Alliance instead. A minute left in the match. Blue Alliance holds a hefty lead, 102 points to the Red Alliance's 29. Red Alliance is going to have one serious climb so far in this first match to catch up with the Blue. Blue Alliance Red Dressing, grabbing a cone, placing it, taking another junction away from the Red Alliance. Red Alliance, however, comes in right behind Blue, steals that blue junction. Red Dressing, just a very quick robot. Meanwhile, Red Alliance's 57-41 RoboHawks takes a high-level junction from the Blue Alliance. With 30 seconds left, we've entered the endgame period. Robots will place their beacons on the field and attempt to cap those junctions. Capping a junction with a beacon nets extra points and permanently caps it for whoever caps it. Like we see here, the Red Alliance caps that high-level junction with their beacon. That is forever a red beacon. 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. That is game. That is the end of qualification match number 1. We will have your final scores in just a moment. In the meantime, let's head over to field number 2.
All right, our second match. Over here on number 2, on the blue side of the field, we have Rosenberg, Oregon. It is Aries, 15342. Next to them, we have Longmont, Colorado in the house. It's Upper Creek Robotics, 11260. On the red side of the field, say hello to Chattanooga, Tennessee. It's Baylor School. Ohm Raiders, 11468. And last but certainly not least, Indiana's here. It's Bedford, CTF, 19366. We'll get started in just a moment here. When we are done with this match and we go back over to field number 1, we'll be giving out the score for match number 1. Are we good? FTA's taking a close look at one of our blue teams here. It's Upper Creek Robotics trying to get their robot in place. As you know, we do have to wait until all robots are in place before we randomize. It obviously wouldn't be much of a random situation if people could touch their robots after we set it up. We have number 3. We're getting everything randomized. And here we go with match number 2. Guys, I have to do this for 3 days. No way I could do it without some help from you. So you're going to help me count down. Is that okay? I know. We're not going. No. Yes, sir. We're not starting. No, we weren't starting at all, sir. They thought I was going to start. Wait a second. But I'm going to need you to help me count down when and if we do count down. All right? I got thumbs up? Okay. Now here's the part where you help. Are you ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go!
Thank you, everyone, for getting that match started. We're on qualification match number 2. Another autonomous mode from these pre-programmed robots. Quick start from the Blue Alliance, 11-2-60. Upper Creek Robotics placing all those blue cones, but for not with a Red Alliance placement late in the game. 7 seconds left, and 11-2-60 continually placing more and more cones, almost running out of field cones for the Blue Alliance. Red Alliance.
3, 2, 1.
All right, we're in teleoperated mode. The score is now 123-53 in the Blue Alliance favor. That's a hefty start for the Blue Alliance. Autonomous mode matters a lot. Starting off with Aries heading over, capping a blue junction, or capping a high junction for the Blue Alliance. CTF trying to line up a shot with the high level junction, but it's bouncing around after Aries knocks it over, and they unfortunately miss the shot with the cone. But they grab another cone, swivel their arm around, and going to place it. They successfully get that high level junction for the Red Alliance. Meanwhile, on the Blue Alliance, Upper Creek Robotics cementing the Blue Alliance's lead by getting another blue junction, a mid-level junction, and taking one from the red, getting it back from the autonomous period. Whiplash Robotics. Excuse me. Raiders, rather. Sorry. Trying to get that red junction back from the Blue Alliance. 45 seconds left. We're almost entering the endgame period. Blue Alliance holding a almost two-time lead over the Red Alliance, 206 to 87. Up a creek, just hitting around the junction as we enter the endgame period. Beacons have entered the field now for the Red Alliance. CTF trying to grab their first beacon. Meanwhile, Blue Alliance has grabbed one first. Ares heading over, trying to take a red junction. They do. That is for the Blue Alliance now. Another junction for the Blue Alliance captured. Oh no, but the capstone fell off, or the beacon fell off, but they still managed to get that last minute junction. That is the end of qualification match number 2. We will have your final scores in just a moment.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, looking back over here at field number 1, we have a score for you. And let's put it up on the big board. Here it goes. Final score is Blue wins 139 to 126. Obviously our first match, so it is our high score of the day. But we'll see where we go from there. I just like to call it high score of the day, even if it's the second match. Okay, this is qualification match number 3. First, I'd like to bring your attention to the team from Cedar Park, Texas, on the blue side of the field. It's those Robo Lobos Green, or would it be Robo Lobos Verde? I don't know, it doesn't matter, because here is 14361. Next up, from Beijing, it's a family community group called Supernova 22508. On the red side of the field, Qatar is in the house. Exactly. Yes, here they are. Their team 23114. Saba. Give it up for Qatar. Also, on the red side of the field, from as far away from Qatar in the world as you can get, Inglewood, New Jersey, it's Critical Mass, Team 207. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Everybody give them a little love. Let's hear for these teams. As I mentioned before, I got to do this for 3 days, so you got to help me count down each time. Is that okay with you? I said, is that okay with you? All right. This is qualification match number 3 in your programs. We're going for randomization. I guess it's the extra super secret randomization. All right. Blue Alliance, here we go. Red Alliance, here we go. We're all good? Well, let's get this party started. Count it with me, boys and girls. 3, 2, 1, go!
Another match begun. Qualification match number 3 starts with 14-361 dropping their first cone, but coming back and capping that high-level junction as 207 and 14-361 Robotos are both competing over this one high-level junction, going back and forth with almost perfect timing. 9 seconds left, and no one has seemed to have taken the advantage over the other. A perfect symmetry of red, blue, as we enter the teleoperated period.
3, 2, 1.
Now we're in the teleoperated period. Drivers have complete control over their robots. Robotos comes back, takes that junction for the Blue Alliance. Meanwhile, Critical Mass heading over to their substation, grabbing a red cone. Looks like they're heading back. Oh no, heading to a low-level junction instead, trying to spread their influence while Robolos comes behind and takes that red junction for the Blue Alliance. Robolos seems to just be shadowing Supernova. Let's check out some other teams here, such as 23-114 Sava heading over, placing that blue cone on the, or trying to place that red cone on the junction, not quite making it though. They're up against some stiff competition against 22-508 Supernova, who place a blue cone. These Blue Alliance has a huge influence right now over the field and a huge score with a minute left, 215-99. Blue Alliance in a hefty lead right now. Critical Mass placing a red cone on the mid-level junction, but Blue Alliance comes back and takes it again. Blue Alliance love shadowing Critical Mass, taking from them what they had. Blue Alliance, with 5 seconds left until endgame, is trying to place a piece in the substation or the terminal, but is slipping in and out just before getting back in. Blue Alliance is very close to getting a complete circuit right now, but they're a couple junctions away from making it in. Red Alliance stopping them with just 2 junctions. But since we're in endgame now, beacons are out on the field. Blue Alliance places 1 cone, and now another beacon, taking that Red Alliance substation, or Red Alliance junction. And that is the end of the game. We will have your final scores in just a moment.
Okay, folks, we've got a score here for match number 2. You want to see it? Put it up on the board. Your winner is blue. High score so far, 240-131. Let's meet these teams in match number 4. First off, from Kansas City, Missouri, give it up for those Astromechs, 3409. Whoops. Sorry, guys, I went backwards, I know. Other red team here is Powell, Wyoming. It is Rapid Unscheduled Disassembly, 3189. I'm sorry, I went backwards. Now let's get to the blue teams. First off, from Iowa. I'm from Iowa now. Hey, it's Monroe, Iowa. PCM Alchemists, Team 18527. Nice to meet you. Next to them, of course, Milton, Georgia's in the house. Say hello to my little friends, the Robotic Eagles. 15173. Milton High School represents. Are we good? Excellent. Are y'all good? You want to do this? Y'all want to do this? Then count it with me, boys and girls. In 3, 2, 1, go.
The horn has sounded and the robots are off to qualification match number 4. Starting off, quick placement by Blue Alliances, 18-5-27. The Alchemists placing 1, missing a second. Meanwhile, Red Alliance side, 31-89. Rapid unscheduled assembly. Trying to place some red cones, but just barely missing. Red Alliance only getting 1 cone. Blue Alliance, though, getting 3, both on a mid-level
Drivers,
junction.
pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, we're ringing ourselves into the teleoperated period. Blue Alliance has a hefty lead, 73 points to 60. So much for being hefty. Starting off here, 31-89, rapid unscheduled disassembly. Assembling a red junction on a high junction in the center, but Blue Alliance comes in right behind, slams that cone right into the junction, making it a Blue Alliance junction now. 51-73 Robotic Eagles trying to place a blue cone, missing the shot though. 34-09 of the Red Alliance, the Astromechs, placing a red cone on the ground level junction, which can be a defensive play if done right, as ground level junction cones can be moved out of place. Blue Alliance and Red Alliance are just going back and forth on this one high level junction. Blue Alliance capturing that junction with Red Alliance coming in right behind them, trying to capture it again. Meanwhile, 18-5-27, they have a long arm, and they're trying to make their reach across the field even longer, placing cones wherever they can, like here at this low-level junction that's on the Red Alliance side. You see here, 35-09 of the Red Alliance, taking that Blue Alliance junction for the Red. We have 30 seconds left. The score is neck and neck, 98-96. It's going to be close. It could come down to these endgame points right now. There are 2 objectives for teams in endgame. One is to cap these junctions with their beacons, as we see here with the Red Alliance, 34-09, capping that mid-level junction. The other one is to correctly park inside of their terminals. Blue Alliance is 15-173, successfully caps that junction for the Blue Alliance. Red Alliance getting their own cap. And that is game. As the end of qualification match number 4, we will have your scores in just a moment.
All right, let's take a quick look at the last score up on the big board there, if you would, darling. Show it to me. It is Blue wins. Qualification match 3, 215-95. Let's meet everybody here now in match number 5. First off, from Thailand, we have CKK Robot Senior. It's 22-5-09. Give it up for our Thailand friends, our Thai friends. And it's an international team, because next to them is our team from Romania, row 202. Welcome. What? R2D2? Row 2D2. Sorry, row 2D2 over here. Romania, got to meet the guys earlier. Really great team. On the red side of the field, we have from New York, it's the guys from Cross River. It is Mechanical Operations Bureau. 1410949. And next to them, from Bellevue, Washington, it's High Definition 18225. Getting ready. First thing we have to do, of course, we'll still have to randomize. As soon as the teams are finished, obviously the teams cannot touch the robots once randomization has occurred. Okay, we have the randomization complete. Here we go. Qualification match number 5. Is everybody ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, I'm not. So hold on a second. We have to adjust a randomizing piece here. Okay, good. That was just a test. Now are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, qualification match number 5. Let's start with the Red Alliance place on both high-level junction. Meanwhile, Blue with 17,962 quickly placing 1, 2, 3, 4 cones on that high-level junction. They're a snappy bot. They're about to place one more, making almost... Oh, they go to the other side. They're not stopping. With 7 seconds left, they're about to run out of cones on the field. They are out of cones with a second left.
Drivers.
Red Alliance also placing their fair share
3,
amount.
2, 1.
Okay, so
Red Alliance also placing their fair share
Yes,
amount of
you gotta,
cones,
score.
completely clearing the field of red and blue cones,
okay,
which means
let's do it
both
first. We'll talk about
teams
the change.
are
We'll
currently...
talk about the new one.
Oh no, Red
and then
Alliance
I'll
looks like they've
introduce the
taken it
teams. Is that okay with you?
172 to 143. Red Alliance is in the lead. They're going to have to play it quick. As you see here,
Got it.
17,962.
We'll start off with that
Or
once we're
row
over
2
there.
D2, placing a blue cone, taking all of
Yeah,
those red points
yeah,
away.
Yeah, we'll do the,
Grabbing another cone, heading over to that mid-level junction. Meanwhile, on the
Yes.
Red Alliance, 10-9-49, Mechanical Operations Bureau, placing one cone, missing another on the lower junction.
And that was a
Row 2 D2
multilingual Star
with an
Wars
insanely
show.
long and quick
The
arm.
team from Romania
Heading over,
is
placing another blue cone. They're taking
Row
all of these
2
red
D2.
cones away. With a minute
I
left
don't
in the
know what
match,
grow
it's still
means
it's still almost
in
tied,
Romanian, but it's obviously a joke.
181 to
But it's
193.
R2D2.
Red Alliance could
But it's
easily
Row 2 D2.
bring this back after
So
that
I think I
autonomous
just
mode.
made a
Red Alliance
multilingual joke, and I
taking
have
back
no
that
idea what I said.
blue junction that was originally theirs. And now the fight begins. Row 2 D2 taking that blue junction, heading over, trying to grab another junction for the Blue Alliance from the Red Alliance. 10 seconds left until endgame. Blue Alliance now has the lead, a 208 to 195. It's a very close game right now. 1 second, we're in the endgame period, folks. Row 2 D2 placing a couple more cones as beacons are placed on the field and on the junctions here, as we see here from Mob, placing one beacon on the blue level junction. Blue Alliance also placing a beacon. Red Alliance trying to line up. Blue Alliance placing their own beacon. 2 seconds left. One, that is game. That is the end of qualification match number 5. We will be back with your final scores momentarily.
All right, thank you, Dean. We have a couple things to catch you up on. One, there was a change in score for the very first match. There's a change in score for the first match, and we're going to give that to you up on the screen first. Match number 1, updated score is as follows. Blue still wins, but it's 149 to 126, just so you know. Next up, I have, for the next match, Next match on this field, the previous one, I got another score for you. Can we go right to that one? Thank you. The other score, blue wins again. That's qualification number 4, 151 to 143. A good close match. Now it's time for match number 6. Let's meet our players for this one. First off, on the blue side of the field, New Orleans is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Pride Robotics, 19824. Their teammates this time round are from Arizona, Springdale to be precise. It's a team we've seen here years in the past. Route -1, 9879. On the red side of the field, we got 2 different parts of the United States represented. First off, say hello to my friends from Westerly, Rhode Island. It's free Wi-Fi, 13181. And you know, everybody loves free Wi-Fi. Next to them, we got Texas. Say hello to Sugarland. Robo Sapiens, 14503. We're randomizing now. Got to get ready for this, match number 6 in your programs, although it might be match number 1 in your hearts. We've randomized. There is a couple questions. Hold on tight. Yes, we're fixing the randomization, make sure that it is correct. Double checking by the refs. A question there from the Westerly folks. And the cones are adjusted. I got thumbs up all the way around. We're good. Y'all good back there? I love it when this comes together. Count it with me together, folks. And 3, 2, 1, go!
All right. Another day, another match, qualification match number 6. Starting off with a red, or blue, a red, then a blue placement. Red Alliance, 14-503. Robo Sapiens placing 3 red cones so far. Meanwhile, Blue Alliance only getting away with 2 so far from 19-8-24. Pride Robotics, unfortunately missing that last cone. As Red Alliance, wings another cone away right as we end the autonomous period.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, and now we're in teleoperated period. Now that drivers have complete control over their robot, they're going to start placing cones here on these junctions, like we see here with 19-8-24. Pride Robotics taking away that red junction. Placing a blue cone, looks like about to place another. Red Alliance not challenging it right now, instead going after a low-level junction, trying to go play the long game, making a complete circuit. Trojan Rabbit trying to get some pieces into their robot, but something is going on. Let's see if they can get back into the match. Meanwhile, free Wi-Fi placing 1 red cone. Looks like they're about to go to another in the low junction. Red Alliance, it seems, has most of these junctions capped for the Red Alliance. And they're going for another, taking 1 from the Blue Alliance. Blue Alliance waking up from the threat. Heads over, takes a Red Alliance junction. But Red Alliance, sneaky as they are, takes that away from them as well. Red Alliance holds a 10-point lead over the Blue Alliance, 131 to 124. Oh no. Blue Alliance, or Red Alliance, knocking out a Blue Alliance cone from the ground level junction. A great defensive measure by the Blue Alliance, but as we end basic tally-up, we enter endgame. Red Alliance settling the debate once and for all. That high-level junction belongs to the Red Alliance by placing a beacon on it. The Blue Alliance cannot take it away from the Red Alliance. Free Wi-Fi, trying to head for a high-level junction. Meanwhile, Red Alliance clashes right with 19824 Pride Robotics as they head over. That is game. We will have your final scores in just a moment.
We'll move back over here to playing field number 1 on the Jemison division. I got a score for you. Look on up at the big board. There it goes, and the power is to the blue. 256, a new high score for us. 256 to 234. Well done. Look at that in autonomous, folks. 90 points on blue and 100 on red. These guys know what they're doing. Now it's time for qualification match number 7. We got 3 American teams and 1 team from up north. Let's meet them right now. First, from that incredible state of Oklahoma, it's Blanchard. Did I say that right?
Yeah, Blanchard, yeah.
Blanchard. There they are. BC RoboCats, 7242. Whoa. Hide your food. Hide your friends. These guys are ready to go. In California, LA representing right now on the blue side of the field. It's Curiosity, 11770. But the party ain't done yet. Look over on the red side of the field. And from Ontario, Richmond Hill represents with ROC, 16417. And let's not forget these great teams from right here in Tejas. It's Pearland, Texas, representing. They are the Moment Makers, 19502. We're going to get ready to make a little moment here with match number 7. Remember, we're going to run through to match number 12 today. Then we'll take a break. You'll go back to your pits, work on things that you need to do. And we will take this back up with match number 13 tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. A quick reminder, folks, whenever we tell you a match is going to start at a particular time, if you're in that match, you know you got to be here 10 minutes earlier, all right? Because we're starting at 9, not getting ready to start. This is qualification match number 7. Right now, some work going on at 19502. Moment makers are trying to make their own moment. When you get a chance, guys, wander those pits. Check out those other teams. How often are you going to be on a school trip where you get to meet people from 23 other countries and almost every state in the union? Say hello, talk to them. Set up some social media connections. Because these are people that someday you may talk to about getting a gig. Or might want to look at a school in their particular state. It's all a great way to network here. Besides building robots, we're building students for tomorrow. About getting ready to randomize here. They get the sign to randomize all 4 of these, this field for these 4 robots. Number 2 is the answer. But does anybody really know the question? Everyone get ready. Getting it all set up. Are you guys all ready? Excited? Man, I'm loving the hair. I'm just jealous of anyone who can grow it, though, you know. Over here, on the red side, you guys good? Y'all ready out there? You think they are? Are y'all ready out there? You good back there? Well, then count it down with me. In 3, 2, 1, go.
And with another match started, we head into qualification match number 7. Starting off with a quick 2 red cone placements and a blue cone placement hereafter, taking it from the red by 72-42, BC RoboCats. Over here, we have Red Alliance trying to grab some cones. Oh no, they dropped their tower of cones. So their autonomous is just trying to move cones that don't exist. But Blue Alliance managed to get
Drivers,
a couple of
pick up your
cones
controllers.
on the high-level junction.
3, 2, 1.
As we enter teleoperated period, Blue Alliance has 113-86. Red Alliance could easily catch up, as we see here from 19.502. The moment makers making the moment by taking that blue junction, but blue is just too quick. They're just consistently placing these cones on the high-level junction. Moment makers moving on, trying to take that low-level junction, going for the mid-level junction. Red Alliance trying to grab some game pieces from their substation, grabbing a piece, placing it right there, taking it from the high-level blue junction. Minute 14 left in the match. Blue Alliance holds a hefty lead now, 160-117. Red Alliance could still take this in the end game, catching up slowly. But Blue Alliance has begun spreading their influence across the field, taking more and more junctions away from the Red Alliance. Red Alliance in turn taking that high-level junction on the Blue Alliance side, reaching across the field. Oh no, getting tangled in another robot. That was very close, could have been very bad for both teams. But we live another day. 16-4-17 ROC. Just stacking these cones on these 2 high-level junctions. But Blue Alliance again sneaking behind them, stealing as many as they can. The Red Alliance has almost caught up, 174-160. But we've entered the end game period. Red Alliance places their beacon on the field with 18 seconds left. Red Alliance drops one beacon but places another on the low-level junction. Blue Alliance, I've yet to see a beacon so far. Blue Alliance places their first beacon. Oh, it's twirling around. It's so close to falling off. Blue Alliance gets another beacon though, right before the end of the game. This was a close one, folks. We'll have your final scores in just a moment. In the meantime, let's head over to the next field.
Okay, folks. Oops, I got a couple things for you. First off, there was a change in match number 3, a slight adjustment to score. So I'm going to give it to you right now up on the big board. There it goes. And 215 to 115. Doesn't change it, right? It gets within, didn't change the outcome, just a change in score. Okay, we got randomization ready. And here comes match number 6 up on the big board. Oh my God, I'm fat. Okay, look up on the big board. And red wins. Match number 6, look at that, 189-159. Well done, everybody. Okay, we're back to the fun right here. This is match number 8 on your programs. First off, it is from New York, Forest Hill, Queens Metropolitan High School. Say hello to Metrobotics, 142-112. Right next to them, from Illinois, Lebanon, Illinois, That's Robo Raiders and Homeschool. Give it up for the Robo Raiders. 71-29. But that ain't all, folks. Come along to the other side of the field, on the red side of the field, from California, I have Crash Test 14140. And last but certainly not least, mi amigos from Chihuahua. Huh? Is it Mexico? Yeah, see. It is Devolt Phobos 12887. Are we ready, guys? We good? We all good over here? I love this job. You good over there? Listos, right? Listos? All right, guys. Ready? Here we go. Count it with me. 3, 2, 1, vamos!
All right, we've started the match so far with a signal cone stopping a blue cone from touching the field, but it drops down as meanwhile as the Red Alliance heads over, places 3 cones in autonomous with a 4th on the way. Blue Alliance has begun their stacking. Oh, but 14140 is stuck on a Red Alliance junction. There we go, they're free. That junction goes flying back and forth as we enter teleoperated.
3, 2, 1.
And we're on to teleoperated period. After an interesting start, the Blue Alliance has the lead, 93-76. Blue Alliance capping on their lead, placing a blue cone immediately in the ground level junction. It doesn't quite fit though. Looks like that one's not going to count. Meanwhile, Devolt Phobos placing a red cone at that low level junction next to the Red Alliance side. Red Alliance 140 crash test, placing 2 cones from the Blue Alliance. Blue Alliance lining up a blue cone. Meanwhile, Red takes a mid-level junction right next to them. 71-29 Robo Raiders. Trying to place a red cone, but something is up with their arm. Looks like, let's see what happens when they fix it. Crash Test has a red cone. They're taking a mid-level junction from the Blue Alliance. Oh no, 14-12. Missing their grabs from their blue cones. Heading over. The blue cone slipping around, and they drop it. 9 seconds left until end game period. Red Alliance has an 18-point lead over the blue, 138-120. Not enough room in the Blue Alliance substation. As we enter end game period, though, one beacon has already entered the field for the Blue Alliance. 14-12 has it. They drop their cone, though. Let's see if they can still get it on this junction. No! They had it, but they swiped it right off. It's still in their robot, though, so they could get it in the end. Red Alliance places the cone. Blue Alliance drops their other beacon. 2-1. That is game. All right, folks. We'll have your final scores here in just one moment.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the last score on this field. Look up at the big Jemison board there, and we'll see Blue wins 209-196. Again, some good autonomous scores, but some of you guys have been ready in autonomous, and you've really been kicking it. Okay, now we're at qualification match number 9. Ladies and gentlemen, please look to the blue side of the field. From New Hampshire, from Exeter, it's the Phillips Exeter Academy, Vertex 15534. And from Northgate, say hello to my friends, Blue Bot Builders 14380. The folks down under are here. It's good to see you, man. Boy, how long did it take you to get here? How many? 20? These guys traveled 20 hours to be here. Give it up. I have a dream. I want to do a vacation in Australia or anywhere down that way, but I got to take like 2 weeks because it's going to take me a day and a half to get there. All right, on the red side of the field, give it up. Cape Town is in the house. I think it's Texpan, team 18763. And last but certainly not least, say hello to Wilmington, Delaware. It's Robo Sapiens 19889. Okay, we're randomizing here for this match number 9. Wishing all these teams good luck. Y'all gonna count it down with me? I said y'all gonna count it down with me? All right. Be loud, be proud. We got 3 other people to be louder than. Here we go. In. Ready? Are we good back there? Okay. In 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, let's get this match started. Qualification match number 9. Starting off with an attempted red placement knocked off by a blue placement on that high-level junction. Oh, and blue knocking another red cone out. This may be autonomous, folks, so these robots are having at it. Meanwhile, on the other side of the field, Red Alliance has already placed 5 cones on the mid-level junction. Blue Alliance only getting away with 1. Those cones are slipping right out of their robot, unfortunately, as we end the autonomous period.
Pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, we enter Telly up with a close score, 104 to 101. So far, an interesting match. Starting off with Red Alliance's 19889 Robo Sapiens, placing 1 cone on the mid and low level junction, going for the high level junction. Reds barely slips on a cone onto another high level junction. Meanwhile, on the blue zone, Blue Alliance having to fight off Red Alliance as they steal another high level junction from them. Instead, going after a red mid level junction, aligning it up, placing that cone successfully. Red Alliance just spreading their influence. They cannot be stopped. Only 2 or 4 blue junctions compared to the 6 of the Red Alliance. A minute left in the match. It's still neck and neck though, 146 to 150. Red barely keeping up with blue in terms of speed, but so far has managed to take some junctions for the Blue Alliance. Another cone placed for the Red Alliance, taking another high-level junction. Red almost controls all of the high-level junctions. Meanwhile, blue is starting to take back more and more territory, going after another red-level junction. We are now in the end game now, as we see here. Text Band trying to grab their beacon, but they knock it over. That's going to make it very difficult. Meanwhile, Blue Alliance places both of their beacons on the field. 15-5, 53, 55-34. Vertex grabs the beacon, places it on that low-level junction. Red Alliance heading over with their beacon. They're trying to line up with the high-level junction, but they drop it. But meanwhile, Blue places their last beacon with a second left. That is game. We will have your final scores in just a moment. In the meantime, let's head over to the next field.
Yeah, I'm taking my time because we're actually ahead of the game today. Give me a score, please, if you would. Look up the big board. Here we go. Power goes up, and red wins. Match number 8, 205 to 138. Look at that end game, 46 points. That definitely helped them quite a bit. All right. This is match number 10 in your schedules. Please say hello to my little friends on the blue side of the field. Sharon Mass is in the house. The Tech Tigers, 194-11. Next to them, their teammates this time out. They are the Rapid Robots. Novi, Michigan in the house, team 10477. On the red side of the field, from, right on the corner where I used to live, it's Potomac, Maryland with team 10. I like that one. Team 17080. It's a family team. And all the way up from Kingston, Jamaica, man, it's the Blue Bots, 6899. Now, one of the volunteers was telling me how to say go in Jamaican. It's kind of like a go, maybe? How do you say, like 3, 2, 1, go? Go. Okay, well then I'm just going to say go, but I'm going to do it with attitude. Is that good? All right. Guys, y'all ready for this? We're going to get it randomized here in a second. We're glad you guys are here. Glad you're here, man. I love getting all these people from around the world here for the Worlds, man. All right, good. Are we randomized? We're all good in everything? I love it when a plan comes together. You guys ready for this? I think they're asleep. Are you ready for this? Well, then count it with me. 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, keeping up the effort. We're ending up in qualification match number 10. Starting off with red placing a cone at the high-level junction. Blue getting one, but missing another from 19-4-11. Tech Tigers placing a second. Let's see if they get the third. No, not quite. Let's move it over to the other side of the field. Blue and red briefly fought over a high-level junction. Red won that fight with blue placing another blue level junction.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
The bell is rung and the robots are off into the teleoperated period. Starting off with blue bots, confusingly on the red team, heading over to a mid-level junction, placing a red cone. Oh no. Oh, okay. Red Alliance almost had a cone stuck in the robot. That would have been bad, as you cannot possess two pieces at the same time, even when it's inside of your robot. Instead, they pull it out and place a red cone on the high-level junction. Tech Tigers lining up that blue cone, placing it on the low-level junction. So far, the score is 118 to 95 in the Red Alliance's favor. 68-99, the blue bots still on the Red Alliance, placing a cone on the high-level junction, taking it for the Red Alliance. 10-4-77, Rapid Robots rapidly heading over, fighting over the blue bots with that high-level junction. Getting it for the Blue Alliance, heading over. They're about to grab another as the Blue Bots stealthily takes that mid-level junction. Tech Tigers, grabbing another cone, placing it on the mid-level junction. Red Alliance trying to get a ground-level junction, which can play some defensive measures. 36 seconds left. The score is neck and neck, 135 to 129 as we enter endgame period. 19-4-11 Tech Tigers. They place their beacon on the field along with their alliance partner, but Tech Tigers drops it. Their alliance partner also drops their beacon. Red Alliance, though, places one of their beacons, Blue Bots, placing their beacon. Let's see if their alliance partner, New EXE, places theirs. They're heading over to the ground level junction. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. That is game. We will have your final scores in just a moment. Stay tuned.
Let's look back over here at our gameplay, place number 1, whatever. We've got a score coming up on the big board. Can I have that score? There it is, go up on the big board, and it's all about blue. That's qualification match number 9. Look at that, 238, 166. Look at that end game score for the Blue Alliance, 72 points. Well done, boys and girls. And really, they were exactly lined up for autonomous, 69 points each. Now we're going to look at match number 11. If you'd like to meet some really great people, I point you to the team from Tripoli. Libya's in the house, team 18492. Next to them, we have Gainesville, Florida. The Steel Eels, 18317. Over on the red side of the field, Austin's in the house. Iron Eagles Prime. The Tejas team, 62-72. And last but certainly not least, Michigan representing from Northville Bronco Bots, 16671. Glad you guys are all here. We're good to go. So, how long did it take you to get here from Tripoli? How long did it take you to get here from Tripoli? How many hours? 2 days. 2 days, folks. Give it up for the team from Libya. Tripoli is in the house and representing. You guys getting all ready? Y'all ready for this? Good? Y'all ready for this? I'm glad you guys are here, man. I'm having a great time. Are you all ready for this? Well, then let's get this party started. You good? And count it with me. 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, we're getting close to the end of the day here. Let's finish off with another good match. Qualification match number 11. Starting off, Red only managing to place 1 cone. Blue Alliance, their arm is just barely slipping off of those cones. They're not able to get out of that station, unfortunately. But Red has managed to get 3 cones on that high-level junction and 1 on the mid-level. With 5 seconds left, Red has a clear lead of right now 24 points, about to be higher.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, teleoperated period. Let's see these teams go to work. Starting off with the Red Alliance placing 1 red cone on the high-level junction. 6272, Iron Eagles Prime. Primes that junction for the Red Alliance, placing 1 red cone. They're just going across the field right now. They've gotten a second low-level junction for the Red Alliance. Meanwhile, Bronco Bots getting that mid-level junction. Heading over, grabbing another mid-level junction. Red Alliance just everywhere across the field. Blue Alliance is trying to make the Red Alliance life difficult. Seems that Blue Alliance member 18492, Mukhtar Robotics team, having some trouble with their robot. This is going to put the Blue Alliance at a slight disadvantage. Let's see them try and get back in. 1 minute left, and the score is 160 to the Blue Alliance's 40. Red Alliance has the lead. Let's see him try and keep it. Meanwhile, Steel Eels trying to play some defense, keeping these teams locked in place. They're not going anywhere, but Red Alliance still managed to get that low-level junction. Let's see them try and go for that complete circuit. 42 seconds left, and there's a cone already in the terminal. Bronco Bots trying to escape the defense of the Steel Eels. As we enter the endgame period, Beacons are placed on the field. Red Alliance trying to place their own beacon. There we go, Red Alliance, 62-72, placing their beacon. They're heading over. Red Alliance already places a low-level junction, but they missed the second kip with 7 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That is the end of the game. All right, we will have your final scores here in just a moment. Let's head over to the next field, though.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we start the last match of the day, we got a score up there for you. Let's see the score for match number 10, if you will, please. Power it up. It's red winning. 172 to 156. Well done. But 56. Yep, the win all comes based on the blue penalty. The penalty was the difference in that last match. Now here's the deal, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, friends and neighbors, robots and those who wish they were. This is our last match for the day. We're going to do the match. We're going to stick around for the score. Then we will start matches tomorrow at 9 o'clock. If you are in match number 13 or 14, you're going to want to be in this space at 10 till 9. Because we are rolling at 9 o'clock, and it would be a shame if you weren't here when you should be. Remember what your mom taught you. If you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. We're looking at match number 12. Please give your attention over here on the blue side of the field to Saratoga, California. It's team 67-65. And representing the Dominican Republic from Santo Domingo, it's the Dominican Republic Incredible First Team. Yes, Team Drift. Get it? Dominican Republic Incredible First Team. Drift, I love it. Okay, and they are team 2. Give it up for the team from the Dominican Republic. On the red side of the field, oh, Canada. Calgary's in the house. 14023. SCHS Robots Team Phoenix Fire. And last but not least, my hometown where I was born, Cincinnati, Ohio's in the house. The Nuts are here, 61-33. Yes, proud graduate of Milford High School in Cincinnati right here. All right?
We're not ready yet, just a second.
No problem. We got all the time in the world.
Checking over there. I want my referee here before he starts.
I'm just loving the gold pants, man.
I feel so conflicted. What about you? I'm from Canada. This is a hometown team.
See, one of these things is not like the other. This is this is match number 12. Last match of the day. I really need you to count it loud and proud with me on this one. Give us just a minute. I'm sorry, it's so cool we got a team from Cincinnati here. I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm missing? I need some White Castles and Skyline chili really badly. I'm just sharing that with you. Okay. We all good? Y'all good over here? Excellent. So glad you guys are here. Are we good back there? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last match of the day. Count it loud and proud with me. Here we go together in 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, everyone, it's late, but let's get through this together. Qualification match number 12. Starting off with red and blue paralleling each other, placing red and blue cones. Red Alliance, oh no, they placed the wrong cone on that junction, but it's okay, because Blue Alliance comes over, places more and more cones on that junction. And with 2 seconds left, teams are
Pick up your
tied.
controllers.
Because we have a
3,
score over there,
2,
and we have another score
1.
here, too.
I was about to say, look at that perfect
Gotcha.
symmetry, but the symmetry is ruined
Tell
by
me when
103
11's
points for the
ready,
Blue
we'll go.
Alliance and 83 for the Red Alliance. Starting off here on the Blue Alliance side, M-Set Cuddles showing their proficient design, placing blue cones on that high-level junction real quick. 14-0-23 of the Red Alliance. Phoenix Fire
Clark,
grabbing those red cones,
When,
taking that blue tower away from the Blue Alliance, instead making it a Red Alliance junction. Red Alliance right now a bit behind. Oh no, they now have 2-point lead. It's neck and neck right now. It's anyone's game. 22-22, Drift. Heading over, taking a red junction for the Blue Alliance. Blue Alliance returning the favor, or Red Alliance returning the favor. So far, minute left in the match. Blue Alliance still holding a 10-point lead, but it still could go to the red very easily. It's already neck and neck, 159 to 159. 22-22, Drift. Still going back and forth. They are the subtle ninja of this match, sneakily going by and taking away those red junctions. Meanwhile, on the Red Alliance side, 61-33, the Nuts heads over, tries to grab a couple more junctions before we have entered endgame period now. The score is 183 to 175. It's anyone's game at this point. So far, Blue Alliance has already capped one junction. Red Alliance, they're going for another. They line up the shot. They get it on. Red Alliance capping another junction. Those are 2 locked junctions for the Red Alliance. 3, 2, 1. That is game. All right.
That was a close one, folks. We don't know about any possible penalties. That one could come down to the wire. We do have a score for you over there. Previous match, match number 11. Give me that final score for match number 11. And the red wins. 246 to 50. A lot of penalties, though. That could come back to hurt them later on. Gonna have to be careful with those penalties. Now, over on this side, as soon as they have the final score, we're gonna give it to you today for match number 12 right here on Jemison Division. Before we stop, quick reminder, we're going to start up again tomorrow at 9 a.m. So if you are in match number 13 or 14, you're going to want to be here at 10 till 9 because we're going to start right at 9 o'clock. There are no opening ceremonies. We're going right into gameplay. So be ready at 9 o'clock. You give us a couple hours, and we're going to give you a lifetime of fun, I promise you. We'll be back with the score for match number 12 in just a minute.
Do you need me for anything else?
We're good.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Mañana.
Anything?
No, you're fine. We're covering it really great. I'll try to listen a little bit more tomorrow because we were going back. All right, here we go, boys and girls. You want to see that final score? I'm going to check one more time. You want to see the final score? Well, then show us the final score. Power up. Red wins. Wow, look at that. 213 to 27. Nice driver control work there, guys. End game, really nice as well. That was a total of 6 points. And if you look at it, those 6 points are all in the end game. 6 points made the difference. The end game made it all different. Tomorrow, boys and girls, 9 o'clock. See you then. Y'all having a good time? All right. Yeah, they're like, yeah, we want to eat. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Just an idea. Could you, like, the next time we play, say, let's get ready to rumble?
Do you know? Be careful. Do you know I can't say that?
Oh, really?
You know, hold on.